Raconteur is a very unique bow in the game of Destiny 2. It's the only Stasis precision bow in the game. This bow comes with a lot of great perks, and because you can craft it, you can get the 5 out of 5 God roll that you want. So let's break down why this weapon is so awesome. This bow is uniquely situated by virtue of its position. Being a Stasis precision bow means that there is no other bow like this in the game as of this video. It has a pretty high base in-air accuracy, the same reload speed as most legendary bows, and a little less aim assist. What I would usually want on a bow is a fast draw speed without sacrificing accuracy. I try to hit a 612 for a draw time. I get there by using flexible string in the first column and fiberglass arrow shaft in the second column. This gives the bow a pretty great handling, high accuracy, and some relatively high stability. However, what I've been using on this bow is agile bowstring and straight fletching. This brings the draw time up to 648 and our stability up to 60. I'll get into why this is significant later. On this bow for PvE, we have perks like Wellspring, Surplus, Shoot to Loot, and Archer's Tempo for my top picks to use. Archer's Tempo is definitely the best option you want to go for. Shooting the bow faster is always good. However, if your build requires getting abilities back, there are certainly ways to do that, especially since Stasis abilities have longer cooldowns for their abilities. In the next column of perks, I highly recommend using Headstone if you're using a Stasis build. Making Crystal synergizes with almost every part of running Stasis. Otherwise, running Rampage and Explosive Head are what I would recommend for PvE content. I'm not the biggest fan of Pugilist, and the other perks I think are more for PvP, which we will be getting into soon. Oh, also, the frame I picked was for drop time to bring down that as much as possible. As much as I really enjoy a 612 draw time, I'm standing firm that anything higher than 648 is not good unless the reload of the bow is higher than 60. Another also, it would help me so much if you took the time to like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty new at this and I'm trying to get more people to watch my stuff. Subscribing to the channel is just a small way to help me grow and I would really appreciate it. Okay, now back to PvP. The role that I have crafted and kept is a Surplus Eye of the Storm role. In a meta where getting flinched is the bane of all existence, it is the same for bows. Reducing the amount of flinch you take while shooting this bow and having the highest accuracy possible is still important. Surplus is great for the swap to a sidearm or SMG, and the Eye of the Storm helps land the second bow shot. The enhanced version of Eye of the Storm increases the stability, giving us more flinch resistance. Couple that with pretty good AE stat, hitting shots in the air makes this thing feel pretty crispy. There are also other great perks that I would recommend for PvP. In that third column, Archer's Tempo is an excellent perk for bows. Like I've said before, it's the best. Surplus is great for increasing all the things you would ever need on a bow. Increased reload speed, handling, and even stability for this ultra unflinching bow. I will also say that I'm running an exotic that gives me another charge of the ability, and I think that also helps increase how much handling and reload speed I get. So equipping an exotic that gives you another charge of something will also impact the potency of Surplus. Now, for the way that I generally play this game, Hot Swap might be a good option. It just requires a kill. I'm not really getting as many kills with the bow as I am with the weapon I'm swapping to. Surplus does all the stuff I want, I just gotta have abilities up. The other perks I would definitely steer clear of. In that last column, I highly recommend Eye of the Storm. It reduces the flinch more as you take damage, which will make it easier to land shots. It's probably the best choice in the column. The enhanced version of the perk grants the bow even more stability, or guess what? Even more flinch resistance. Otherwise, successful warm-up isn't too bad, especially if you pair it with Archer's Tempo. Gutshot doesn't really matter with precision bows because you can almost double body everyone. I've had a few experiences where I haven't two-tapped to the body and they live with a sliver of health, but most of these moments are few and far between. Pugilist exists if you need more melee energy for some sort of melee build. The others I don't really recommend. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would build. Do you have a better PvP role? What build did you pair with this bow? I'd love to hear it. We haven't even talked about the origin trait for this bow. Noble Deed says you gain charges after assisting with revives, healing, overshields, or subclass buffs. Having this charge gives the weapon bonus reload speed and handling. This bonus is literally everything I could ever ask a bow to do. Faster shooting and swapping for helping teammates is all the things I want, and it allows me to invest in flinch resistance and handling. Again, my personal 5 out of 5 God roll is Agile Bowstring, Straight Fletching, Surplus, Eye of the Storm, with a draw time frame. You pair this with some unflinching mods and this thing isn't going anywhere. Since it's in the top slot, it also allows players to have some excellent options for sidearms and SMGs. Drang, Forgiveness, Brigand's Law, the Keening, Ikelos SMG, Shigor's Wrath, and that's just the legendary weapon. I highly recommend you get this bow. It's a great addition to have, and even just getting the pattern for it so you can craft it later would be beneficial. Also, it just looks cool. I think Bungie did a really good job with these weapons. The crystal look with the bow and all the auto rifle and all the other weapons look really great. And I believe that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated on when I post. I'm working on posting a little bit more consistently. I'll see how that goes. But follow me on all my social media. All my links are down below. Mostly I just post like music I'm listening to or anything cool I'm doing, some sick play. But anyways, I'll let the gameplay run so you guys can see the bow in action. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.
Strike as once. How you will finish your hearts. 5 minutes left.
One after another. Power play. Get those zones back. This battle is yours. Nearly there. Fight on and claim victory. Captured zone